everyone, to Life Balance Power, a safe place to explore and learn about yourself. I'm Charlie McCracken, the media specialist for Archna on the Spot, a mini podcast where Coach Archna responds to her followers' questions. Archna, I have a question for you. This is from Maria. Maria is 45 years old, and she's a seasoned executive who recently left her position at a prestigious company after dedicating 15 years of service. Despite her stellar performance and her loyalty, her requests for a well-deserved salary increase were repeatedly denied. Frustrated, Maria made the bold decision to move on and accepted a position at a smaller firm that offered her the compensation she desired and an exciting opportunity to make significant impact in the business. However, just a few months into her new role, her former company reached out with a tempting offer, a substantial salary increase, and a promotion to lure her back. Maria is torn between the comfort and familiarity of her long-term workplace and the promise of growth and fulfillment in her new position. She fears that staying in her current position might limit her long-term career prospects, but she also worries that returning to her old company could be seen as a step backwards and might not align with her values and her goals. Her question is, how can I evaluate my options objectively, considering both the financial aspects of my long-term career satisfaction? I want to make a decision that I won't regret, but I'm struggling to balance my fears and aspirations.
So I've got a couple of thoughts, Maria. One, any expansion that you do when you move out of a situation, I never go back. You can never go back to where you used to be, because that was where you used to be. You worked really hard and found out what you valued most to get out of it, even if it was a smaller firm where they were valuing more of the impact that you have. That is still a step forward from where you used to be. Where you used to be was devalued. Now you're valued. That's a big difference. That's an expansion. So I personally would never go back to something that wasn't working back then. So I would never go back after I've grown and moved out of a situation. So once you leave it's something like when you leave a relationship and you go back to the old relationship again and you think it's going to work out and it doesn't. They tempt you, the person wants you back. It's very similar. And the truth is, your old company hasn't changed. They're the same people. They feel the loss. And you think they're going to value again? They're not. They're going to offer you more money so that you can keep doing the work. You might for a little while feel like, oh, I feel good in here, but they'll still be the same behavior, same pattern, same value. It's not going to be any different. But the new company may not be permanent. It may be a stepping stone. It's a path out of the old one, and it may expand you into a new opportunity. You're not sure because you've just expanded out of the old one. So the next step will be an expansion out to someplace else. So I wouldn't think that this is perfect, one and done all. If you're financially okay, I think it's a good move. I wouldn't go back. To me, if I hire somebody at my level of thinking right now, and then I have a different level of thinking, I don't go look in the same pool of the same people before that have applied, because I attracted them at a different level of thinking. Now I'm different. You are different now. So don't go back to that same old pond. You've moved into the ocean, stay in the ocean, find another ocean. Don't go back to the pond. There's just stale water over there. It's not any good. You're not going to see them any differently. They're not going to see you any differently. It's just that part is done, and a whole new vista can open up for you if you don't go backwards. And that's really the key. You trust your gut is more important in expansion than just getting the financial benefits. That's just the bling. That's just the, lure, and that's all it is. So my advice is trust your gut and keep expanding forward, not backwards.
Very good. Excellent. Excellent. That's what they say. Forward always, never backwards.
Right.
So I like your philosophy. And we thank everyone who sent in their questions to Coach Archna. We hope that this episode was helpful for you. We all learn from each other, so we encourage you, send your questions in. You can feel free to send your questions to Ask Archna at lifebalancepower.com. And we'll see you next time on Archna on the Spot.